morning, guys. What's up? We're up. Happy to be up. So we're recording this all on my GoPro. Today is Sunday, December 22nd, 2024, 4:29 a.m. We are at our Brooks Yard like you saw in the last little clip. And yeah, we went over to Taco Bell last night, got a little Taco Bell, and went to sleep. So, also, if you can't tell, we got some new glasses. Something we did when we were down in Layton. I think it was like Wednesday or Thursday. So that's pretty cool. Got 2 new pairs of glasses, a pair of sunglasses. So thankfully I no longer have to wear contacts, which I really didn't like. These are my old contacts here. We can officially throw these away. I plan on probably keeping them just in case something happens and I have to have something. But these are old, these are new. Now I don't have to touch my eyeball anymore on a regular basis putting contacts in. So, got some glasses. But other than that, our reset should be done in about maybe like 20 minutes or something, or 10-hour break. Then we're gonna go and get some coffee. Actually, I might go get the coffee now. I might walk over there while I have the time, but go get coffee, go to Clatskanie, to the GP up there, drop the empty, grab them preloaded, and then come back down this way to Halsey, and then drop it off and see where we're going from there. So we'll keep you guys updated. Hope you guys also like, hope you guys like the video. You know, we're starting to just record on our GoPro, edit it, fix it on the GoPro app, and then upload it from our phone. So we're gonna start working a little bit on yesterday's vlog to get that uploaded for you guys. But yeah, we'll see you guys back here in a little bit. All right, it's time to start our pre-trip. So they must have some type of Christmas light thing going on. Maybe back over there, there's like a thing over there, but there's a lot of traffic coming through here last night, like a lot. Again, I think they were looking at Christmas lights from what it looked like, but it could have been something else. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Lights working up front. So I figured we're gonna scratch getting the coffee across the street. I have a couple energy drinks, so we're just gonna crack into one of those. Gotta grab my phone. Everything should be good. Good pre-trip and post-trip is definitely needed. So this is a belt that I think they could replace, but they tell me that it's fine. So we just got our truck serviced also in Payette in our terminal up in Idaho. And so I had mentioned it to him, to AJ up in the shop over there. And shout out to AJ, by the way. One of my vlogs, you'll actually see I had found a nail one time in one of my tires, and it wasn't like real bad in there, but they sent me to Payette to go and get our shop there to remove it, just in case if it was leaking. And so AJ was the mechanic that was on call that weekend. It was actually his birthday, so he had to come in on his birthday to literally take some needle nose pliers and pull out like a small screw or nail or whatever it was. And it wasn't even, again, it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't even like through the tread type of thing. So I was like, man, I'm sorry I had to come out on your birthday like that, brother. He's like, nah, it's all good, man, no worries. I like to check those hoses to make sure, but everything looks good, man. Everything's good. All right, so now what we'll do, get my stick, check these tires. Glad hands look good, electrical line. So hopefully you guys like these vlogs. Again, there's not going to be, for now, any music really playing in them or anything. It'll just be me talking or driving. Just because I can edit everything and upload it straight from my iPhone. So that's why we're doing it from the GoPro. Once I have some more steady internet, we will be, once I have some more steady internet though, we'll be able to upload more, I don't know, edited better. Yeah, anyway, sorry, it's early. I didn't get a ton of sleep last night. I mean, I got about 6 hours, so. Looks good there. That light's on. I'm hoping within the next couple of months to actually have some like decent internet on the truck. I'm looking at Verizon as an option. but we'll see. This is a sticker I got when I went and did my 3-month safety review. Which, by the way, I didn't get my 45-day safety review done, so we skipped that one, went straight to the 3-month safety review, which I got a drug test for, which obviously isn't a problem, you know. But yeah, we did our drug test, and he asked me a couple questions as far as, you know, the job, that type of thing. And that was my review. And he came out, inspected the truck a little bit, did a walk around, checked the inside. Obviously it was all good. So anyways, we're gonna swap the battery out in the GoPro and we're gonna hit the road. So we'll probably do some ASMR style a little bit for some of the drive, and won't say anything. We'll just drive for a little bit, and that will be in the video. So thank you for watching. Yeah, let's grab this energy drink and get rolling, man. All right, this is what we got. The Ghost energy drinks. The face pop one is really good. Probably one of my favorite ones I have. So, all right, we'll see you back. Still too much. Stuck over here, jeez. one's dry. All right, guys, we are done. It is currently 12:04. We got here to this shipper at like 7, I don't know, 15. So what happened was the trailer that I had scheduled to pick up for some reason was causing weird issues with the system. The system could not like find the load, would not print it. So they tell me I'll wait like 10, 15, 20 minutes. And this is a security guard, which by the way, shout out to Andre, I think was his name. But Andre reached out to somebody, they couldn't figure it out. They're like, well, we'll have to open up an IT ticket. And then, you know, but then he tells me they're, you know, and again, it's no fault to Andre or anybody there, right? It's just sometimes stuff happens. So Andre tells me, yay, man, they just called me, they're making progress. So anyways, I mean, 4 hours go by, if not, you know what I mean? And so he comes over to the truck, and I'm like blocking the entrance. If you guys have been to this GP, you know where, at least for us, we got to go down to the gate. It's like a really tight spot. You can fit one lane out, one lane coming in type of thing. So I'm like sitting there at the gate for hours before people start showing up. And then once they start showing up, you know, like I'm kind of like in the way. And so anyways, he comes back over to me and tells me like, hey, so they just called and said, you know, if you want to call your DM, have them get you another one out of here. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know how long it could take. So I was like, all right, bet. So I called the DM. I'm like, hey, I'm still waiting on this load, you know, I don't know what's going on. They're having issues with it, So my DM's like, not my DM, but the one covering for my DM, which I believe her name is Lori. Shout out to Lori. Lori gets me another load, like, I mean, within minutes. I was like, all right, so we'll cancel that one. We're gonna get you this one. So I hooked up to this one, got out, got my paperwork printed, got the bills in hand, sent in my macros. This load, and we're taking back to the Brooks terminal. So instead of going down to Halsey like we were originally gonna do, and where this load is actually going, we're just taking it down to Brooks. We're dropping her off, and then we're heading out of here, right? Or we're heading back to Brooks. So tomorrow I have a pre-plan. We're picking up empty reefer at the Brooks terminal, and then we're going to Moses Lake. So we're gonna go pick up, we're taking the empty reefer to the Home Depot in Salem, dropping that, picking up a preloaded, and then we're gonna be popping smoke down to, or up to, Moses Lake, Washington. So after we drop this, that'll be it for the day. I wish I could say it's been eventful, but it really hasn't. But again, I gotta chop it up with the cool security guard over here at the GP. Again, shout out to my man Andre. Ain't no way you watching this video, but if you guys know him over here, man, shout out to him, dude. He's a great guy, man. Very helpful, hella funny. And now we're off, man. We're heading back to Brooks. So let's get to it. Also, we're currently in the process of uploading our latest vlog to YouTube. It is currently 42% done. It's gonna take a good couple hours. It's about an hour and a half long vlog. It's no edits. It's all just my GoPro footage, what we got for the day. So it seems like my long form content does really well, so I appreciate you guys that like the longer form content. I'd like to get it shortened down to like anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, give or take, in the long run. But right now, it is what it is. You guys seem to be enjoying it. So again, thank you for watching the videos. Be sure to hit the thumbs up on this video, like, comment, all that stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate it. And yeah, so let's get this 2-hour drive in, baby. We also got our last energy drink, the Ghost Electric Limeade, the EDC edition one, which is fire. I love the look of this can. This thing looks so sick. I don't know if they partner with EDC or how that works, but shout out to them. There's another May truck, bro. We out here, baby. We out here in GP left and right. So let's crack this puppy open. Get a nice little swig. Oh, that's so good. So we'll record some of the drive and then we'll cut it off, so that way hopefully this video again won't be super long. Again, I do want to say though, thank you guys. Again, in the future, my videos, I only plan on having like 30 to maybe 45-minute long videos in the long run. I want to do daily videos. A lot of that will happen in the future once I get more steadier internet on my truck. Then we can be able to edit it on my laptop and really like kind of get it down to the length of that I'm looking for, right? But again, you guys seem to like the long form, so for right now, it's a win-win. Thank you guys also. I want to say we're almost at like 100 subscribers, which is crazy. So thank you guys so much. I think when I started doing these vlogs, back when I started with May, I was maybe at like, I don't know, 5 or 6 subscribers. So considering in 3 months, we're almost at 100, man. I couldn't be happier. I'm super thankful for each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. So anyways, enough with the yammering. Let's get to getting it. Here in the backwoods. This is actually a really nice scenic drive. I enjoy coming out here. So anyways, I'm gonna stop talking now. We'll just enjoy the scenery. Looks like we got a city kitty out here off 30. Just a heads up. I don't know if that was a city kitty, county brownie, Smoky Bear, I don't know. I'm learning lingo, boys. That's another thing. I'm learning lingo for the CB radio. You got city kitties, Some call them county mounties, apparently. I always called them a county brownie back in the day, you know. County brownies. You got Smoky Bears. You got yardsticks, that's mile marker, right? You got dry ones, wet ones, parking lots. I don't know what they call bull haulers, but anyways, we're learning the CB radio lingo, which I rarely hear people talk on this. I got my gain all the way, not all the way down, but I got my gain about the 2 o'clock position, so it picks up a little bit further, hopefully. But I don't hear much chatter, man, usually, unless I turn my gain all the way up, and then I'm hearing, like yesterday, I was hearing a dude all the way out in Oklahoma. I think it was Oklahoma. And he's just singing away, man. Just singing away, singing his heart out on the CB radio, man, let me tell you. I wish more people use CB radios, trucks and drivers, regular four-wheelers, right? You gotta chop it up, man. You gotta talk some trash, shoot the breeze, you know? Yeah, but again, hopefully you guys like this POV. I've seen a few comments from a couple of you guys saying, hey, you dig the POV? One guy was making fun of me because I went into Denny's with the GoPro on my head and was eating. Heck yeah, man. Like I said, we got the GoPro stick here. It's not actually made by GoPro, but it's a GoPro stick that we can use. Also, just found out that I could use my GoPro on my other camera mount that I use. It's a little tripod, a little small one that I use for my Sony camera. But this is the stick we use. So again, we're gonna start recording everything on the GoPro and editing it and uploading it all from my phone for now. Once I get better internet, or get some internet on my truck, because my hotspot runs out of data in like 2 vlogs, my hotspot's gone, you know what I mean? So for now, we're doing them all from my iPhone. But like I said, once we get better internet, man, we'll be busting out my other camera again. Busting that one out, using the GoPro for POV stuff, you know? You guys can see everything that's going on. I got my other vlog, or my other camera, which I really like. It's really good quality, the focus on it. It's got a microphone, you know what I mean? So yeah, anyways, we'll get there eventually, boys. But right now, it is what it is. We're starting from scratch, you know? Learning as we go. So you guys are here on the ground floor of my channel, man, as we start taking off, which I don't really expect to happen anytime soon, right? But we're just gonna put in the work, man, and trust the process, right, baby? Have faith that it all happen in due time. You know, they say God or the universe. I don't know if you're religious, if you are, if you ain't. I'm personally not religious. I do believe in a higher power, right? But as to say, if it's a person that died on a cross, I can't say I believe that, right? I do believe in something up there. I just can't say it's a dude, a hippie looking dude that was put on a cross, you know what I mean? I just can't say that. But one thing I do know about the whole thing in general, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, Allah, whatever, it's timing. The timing of it all is perfect. It's never too late, never too early. It's always, everything happens exactly when it's supposed to, the good and the bad. That's one thing I had to learn last year, right? I've always preached, man, about trusting the process, have faith in the process, believe everything happens for a reason. But losing my dog last year, man, in March, I've mentioned that in one of my videos before. I lost my dog. His name was Sativa. Yes, I used to partake of the devil's lettuce or Christ cabbage, whatever you want to call it. I used to partake of that regularly. So my dog was named after a strain, or a you know, sativa. Anyways, that's a cool waterfall. But point being, man, when I lost my dog last year, man, I really had to live by my own preaching. You know, I had to really take my own advice and trust that all that happened for a reason. You know, my dog went through all that. I went through all that. You know, I lost my best friend 8 years. But I had to really trust that it all happened for a reason, you know. I knew at the time I might not be able to see the positives in it, or see the silver lining in the dark cloud, that whole thing, right? And even now, I really still don't. I see some positives, and not to sound weird or whatever, right? But I've seen some positives that have come out of that experience, out of that learning experience that I had, out of that loss. I've seen a lot of positives come out of it, right? Do I miss him? Absolutely, man. I think about that dog every day. Now let me ask you guys in the comments down below, for those that have had a dog, like your own dog, right? I understand family dogs, and I've lost a lot of family dogs growing up, but Sativa was one of my first dogs, you know what I mean? Like, I got him as a grown-up, you know, had him since he was, I don't know, 9-10 months old, right? But let me ask you guys something. For those that have lost dogs, right? How long do you guys wait before getting another dog, or do you even get another dog, right? And the reason I ask that, I'm at a point in my life where after I lost him, I was just like, I don't ever want to get another dog, you know what I mean? Like, sure, the memories, I have some of the greatest memories, man, and all that came from my time with him and him being around me and all that, right? But the goodbye is just the worst, you know what I mean? Like, it's the absolute, that's the toughest, one of the toughest things I've ever done, right, or dealt with. And short of losing like an immediate family member, that will always be one of the toughest things I've ever had to deal with, right? But, you know, I know some folks that literally, like, they'll lose a dog, and then, like, within 2 weeks, they got another one, you know what I mean? And I'm like, dang, did you even get yourself time to grieve, or, you know, like, time to mourn the loss of them, or anything, you know? But some people are like that, you know? And for you guys, I'd just like to know in the comments down below, for those that have lost, you know, a personal dog of theirs, right? Like, how long did you guys wait before you got another one, if you ever did? You know, I'd love to hear some feedback. A big part of me, like I said, I mean, I'm like 90% of me never wants to get another dog, right? And it's not like, I know it's not like I'd be replacing him or anything like that, right? But really, like I said, 90% of me, man, is just like, I don't want to get another dog, you know? Especially with what I do now, being OTR as well, right? Like, this is no, I can't say it's no life for a dog, right? But I don't think it is, right? I understand a dog's gonna love you regardless. You could be homeless under a bridge and they would still they'd love you nonetheless, right? But I personally don't think this is like the life for a dog, right? To be cooped up in a truck all day, every day kind of thing, you know what I mean? But there is a small part of me, like I said, a very small part, that's like, maybe I should get another dog, you know what I mean? And it's something I've been seeing a lot on my Facebook and all that lately, is scenarios like that, right? People going to the pound and rescuing dogs, whatever it might be, right? I've seen all different types of things popping up on my page, my videos I'll be watching. So, but anyways, I'd just like to know y'all's feedback on that, what y'all think. But in the meantime, we're gonna finish up this drive, like I said. We got to get up to Brooks, so more than likely we'll see you guys one more time before Brooks. There's this cool bridge that we cross going over some river, and it's a really cool view, so I'll probably turn the camera back on for that. But other than that, after that, we'll see you guys back in Brooks, so stay tuned for that shot of whenever we get there. All right, and just like that, we're back. So this is that view I was telling you guys about.
A new message has arrived.
It is a nice view, man.
In a quarter of the mile, keep right towards Longview. Truck rollover risk ahead. Drive with caution. Now keep right. Follow the route for 2 miles.
Look at that. I mean, that is, look at all them logs. They got them on this side, over there, across the way. Such a nice view, man. They got those massive ships right there. There's another one down there.
Welcome to Washington.
Now we're in Washington. Look at all them logs. I wonder if that's like GP here too, if they own that. I mean, that's thousands. Look at all those. Hope you guys are seeing that pretty well right there, because that is wild, man. Every time I come over here, I'm just like, man, that is so cool.
In half a mile, turn right. In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Industrial Way. Railroad crossing ahead. Now turn right.
And it always smells like ganja over here, man. I wonder if there's like a grow place over here or something. I mean, it smells so strong.
In 1.5 miles, keep right.
Like, I don't know if one of these warehouses grow or if there's a dispensary. But I don't think a dispensary would smell this strong even, to be honest. Like, I mean, one of these warehouses got to be like a grow place or something, because it is strong, man. Every time I come through here, it's like, it smacks you in the face. But anyways, that was the view I just wanted to show you guys. We'll see you back here in a little bit when we get to the Brooks Yard. Let's go. Alright, now we're in Portland, baby. Hitting a little bit of traffic. Some goofy drivers out here. To anybody that doesn't drive a semi truck, right? If you're just a regular car driver or four-wheeler, this room that we leave in, you know, the slight gap that we'll leave between the car in front of us and us, that's not for you to squeeze in there, right? This just something that's happened like quite a few times in this traffic. People just want to cut you off type of thing. That room's not for you. That room so I can stop safely if I have to, right? Or the guy in the 80,000 pound truck. Again, that's not for you, right? And now guess what? If you gotta stop or he stops because he can't squeeze in, then guess who doesn't have enough room to stop? Me. And then you get rear-ended because you're stupid. Don't be these guys, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Don't be that guy that cuts in front of a truck. Like that's dumb. Really stupid. But unfortunately, it happens all too often. You'll notice, to anybody going through trucking school right now or whatever, they emphasize for truck drivers, they teach us how to drive around everybody else. Like, it would make sense to teach everybody else how to drive around truck drivers, because there's way more of them out on the road than there is truck drivers. You know what I mean? But they emphasize on us driving around them, but they don't teach them how to drive around us, if that makes sense. And I know it gets a little frustrating for a lot of truckers out there, right? Some of you guys have been doing this for years and years and years, and it's just happened to you every day for years and years and years. And yeah, they don't teach them how to drive, man. And it trips me out, man, because I learned how to drive from a truck driver. My dad was a truck driver. He started like kind of driving trucks when he was about 10 years old. You know, he wasn't driving on the road like that. But my grandpa has a trucking company, or had one, and it's still in business. I've mentioned it in my vlogs before. But my dad used to move the trucks around my grandpa's, around the shop like yard, you know? And when he got his license back then, you could drive a CDL truck or a commercial truck with a Class C license. So when he was 16, he was driving trucks, you know? But my dad showed me how to drive, and there's a lot of rule of thumbs that my dad showed me when I was learning how to drive. Like, one, never cut in front of a vehicle in general, truck or car, if you can't see both headlights in your rear view mirror. If you look up in your rear view mirror and you can't see both of those person's headlights you're trying to like pass or get in front of, you don't need to get in front of them. You're too close, right? Another rule of thumb, if you are behind somebody and you can't see their back tires and you're at like a stop, you're too close to them. Like, you always want to stop to where you can see their back tires over the hood of your car or truck, right? Also, another thing, this is for everyone who likes to ride a truck's trailer, like you like to be right up on them. If you can't see my mirrors, I can't see you. And there's so many times that happens. Like, they're riding like a truck's butt. For what? I'm not gonna go any faster. You know what I mean? You're putting yourself in a situation where if I gotta stop quick, because you definitely can't see around me, you can't see through me, you don't know what's going on up ahead of me, you know what I mean? So if I gotta slam on my brakes quickly, you're gonna hit that trailer, you know? So you're putting yourself in a bad situation being that close. like this, you know? Like you're essentially cutting my stopping distance in half. So anyways, that's my rant. We're dealing with traffic going through Portland as to be expected. Side note, this is why I don't like living in cities: traffic. I am not a fan of traffic at all. It's too much going on. People don't know how to drive. This is why when I move somewhere, I'm going out in the middle of nowhere where I won't have to deal with traffic at all, ever. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, we'll see you guys back in Brooks. Let's go.
Interstate 5 South Salem. Now keep right. Follow Brook Lake Road northeast. You have reached the destination main trucking company Brooks Terminal. The destination is on your right.
All right, y'all, we are back in the yard. Yes. We're gonna go find somewhere to drop this trailer, drop it, go find an empty reefer. Hopefully we can find one, and then call it for the day.
You have 5 hours and 3 minutes of remaining.
So hopefully it don't take that long to find a reefer. Because last time it took me like 45 minutes, man, to find an empty reefer. See a couple reefers right here. Let's hope nothing's in them. might be able to park it over there. We're gonna circle back around. I wonder if that reefer's empty. Well, hopefully won't have a hard time finding a reefer. I think this whole side was full, so we're gonna check. I might not even check this side, this middle row right here. I might just park it at the end over there. Pull up over there. We're just gonna do it over here. These guys are pulled all the way out. How are you even supposed to get through that? Just pull it up right over here. Drop this puppy. Hopefully this camera is somewhat waterproof. Here's hoping it is. I wonder if I can put my cap over. Hold on. All right, we're gonna. The camera should be, but I don't want to test it. We'll. All right, so I found an empty reefer over here at the very end. We're just gonna go ahead and hook up to it. Go ahead and hook up to it now, so we don't have to worry about finding one in the middle of the night. That's it, boys. Hooked up. We are done. Well, minus doing our post trip.